Hello, Thierry.
Morning, Chris.
You're the boss of Airbus Protect. So, for those who are watching us right now, tell us who you are.
We are a young company. We went live on July 1st, so pretty new, less than 4 months ago. We are Airbus Protect. You know, Airbus is about everything that flies, aircraft, helicopters, satellite, space station. And our mission as Protect is to make sure that everything that flies is safe, even more safe, secure, and eco-responsible. And why that? Because Airbus is investing massively in new technologies, be it on the ground, on the production chains, on the manufacturing, but also on board the aircraft. These new technologies are raising new risks, and our mission is to reduce these risks, and again, to make the plants, the ground, and what is on board, what is in the air, more safe, more secure, and more eco-responsible. And all in all, we are contributing to the transformation of the aerospace industry.
Let's go cut straight to the chase. That's why people are watching us. How many of you work for Protect right now, and how many do you want to join?
Yeah, well, we are young, but we are already 1,200 people in France, in Germany, and in the UK. So it's all engineers. And as I said, Airbus is investing massively, meaning we have a massive need for engineers and for expertise, from the young engineers to the very much experts. Our job is about service delivery, so engineering services, and we need people nearly everywhere in all the fields: safety, cyber, and sustainability everywhere.
How many?
More than 300. All in all, in these 3 countries. Also in Spain, we are seeking for competencies because, again, it goes all together. Safety goes with cyber, and eco-responsibility is a massive investment in the aviation industry.
So just to remind, when you talk about the 3 core countries, what are we talking about?
So we are talking about Toulouse, Paris, Marseille, Ottobrunn, close to Munich, Hamburg, Hilton, Newport. That's where the Airbus plants are, because with what we do, you need to be close to the aircraft, you need to be close to the plant. So we are close to where Airbus is.
You talked about engineers of the 300. You talked about experts. What do you mean by experts?
Well, really, for what we do, we need people who know what they're talking about. They need to know about the systems, they need to know about the equipment, they need to know about the aircraft, they need to know about hydrogen, they need to know about cybersecurity, be it again on board the aircraft or on the plants, for the IT, for overall. So it's what makes our mission and what's interesting in what we do is that we rely on expertise. We are a service company again, so our asset is about company knowledge.
You mentioned hydrogen. We'll talk about that in a second, about the environmental challenges. Let's say I'm interested, but I don't want to be tied to a desk. I want to travel, I want to meet others, I don't want to be in a silo. What do you say to them?
Well, we are a transnational organization. We're not just organized in countries. So the BUs and where the people are organized are in France, Germany, in the UK, and Spain again. So you can have missions in the different countries. That's one thing. And then again, because what we do is very close to the aircraft or to what flies, then we need to be close to the plant. So we have people who are involved in cyber for the cockpit, people who are involved in cyber for the supply chain. Hydrogen, you need to know what you're talking about, so you have to be close to the aircraft, you have to be close to the hydrogen production chains. So although we are doing engineering and somehow some paperwork, it's very much related to the final product.
Whenever I hear Airbus top management talk, they talk about sustainability and the environment. If I want to join you, that's probably core to my heart as well. Tell me.
We're passionate about the aerospace industry, and we are facing this major challenge about decarbonation and this 2035 deadline by which Airbus will fly with an hydrogen-powered aircraft. So if you join us, you will be part of the adventure, you will join the aviation industry, you will contribute to the decarbonation of aviation, and that's exciting.
Sure. I mean, so when we hear about the zero-E concept aircraft, that's the kind of thing they could be working on?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are not only working on the zero-emission aircraft, we are also working on the current generation of aircraft. We are working on sustainable aircraft fuel, for example. So it's not just about something that will happen in 15 years from now. It's happening today. What
are the promotion prospects? I'm sure you're aware that people say Airbus, it's a big company. Yeah. I'm young, I want to move fast, I want to do things, I want to be agile.
Yeah, so we are Airbus, but then as I said, we are a young company, only 1,200 people. So you take benefit from what Airbus is, the brand, the recognition, the exciting project, but then we are relatively small. So we are what people expect, to be in an agile organization, to have opportunities to move around, to move in different countries, to have plenty of business opportunities. And also what I have to say is we not just focus on Airbus. We also have projects for the supply chain or for other industries. If it means something for Airbus, like mobility, everything what is autonomous, the cars, the vehicles, the trains have to be safe, secure, and sustainable. So that's something, competency that we can reuse for this kind of industry, and the knowledge that we can gain and bring back to Airbus.
And again, when we talk about Airbus, we're talking defense, we're talking satellites, space, helicopters. I mean, you tell me.
Yeah, we are transnational, so we cover the full divisions and the full portfolio, I would say, of Airbus. That's what is nice. So today we'll work on aircraft. Tomorrow you can work on the helicopter. The day after on space station. So it's really opening all the doors of all what Airbus delivers.
A lot of new recruits elsewhere say, I want to be close to the product. I don't want to be tied to the desk. I want to feel and breathe the aerospace industry. What do you say?
Well, you can be tied to the desk. You can work from home because we have also an interesting teleworking policy. And then you can work close to the aircraft or to the product. As I said, our offices are where Airbus is. And if you want to work on the product and what we do, we have to know it by heart, meaning you have to be close to the product. So you have means to visit the Airbus plants, to be close to the aircraft, to be in the cockpit, to be close to the engine, to work with the engine industry, to work with the hydrogen industry. So it's a variety of missions and close to what we do, not just paperwork.
Jerry, people who are watching will be wondering, okay, what's your background? Tell us your story.
Well, I'm an engineer myself, so I started as a software engineer, so I did some coding during a number of years. Then I worked on satellite projects, on aviation projects, on everything that flies, everything that is mission critical around cybersecurity and around safety. So it makes sense for me to be leading this company. I'm very proud to be leading it and to be with the teams just standing close by.
So just to recap, Thierry is saying that there's 1,200 people here now, but there's a massive investment, a ramp up all across all divisions,
That's right.
all core countries. We're looking for 300 people as engineers and experts.
That's right.
Okay, so if you're interested, you know what to do. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.